Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bill Please. Ang pagbabalik ng Bill Please. Thanks for viewing. We were not here last Wednesday, and I'm very glad to be back here. Bill Please. Our edition today is sponsored by the Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation. Thank you so much to PACCOR for the sponsorship. What shall I be talking about today? Well, since it's summer, it's going to be summer. Things related to summer. Mainit, igang, more summer. Usually that's what we say when we are so affected by the heat, the summer heat. And there's a question, why is it so hot in the Philippines? Ano init mo kaayo dito sa Pilipinas? Well, the Philippines is actually located along the equator, so the sun's rays will directly hit those places that are along the equator. And, well, from March to June, you can expect hot and dry weather. And the third day of April, we have already felt the intense heat of summer. Probably you've heard news, you've read news about the heat index levels, and heat index actually is a measurement or the level. This is not the air temperature, but it's a formula to get the heat index level. You just have to consider the humidity and also the air temperature. It's how the body feels the temperature. So, well, it's kind of, well, unfortunate that the highest heat index has been felt and experienced in Gian Eastern Samar. That was yesterday, April 2, Tuesday. And the heat index there in Eastern Samar, well, hit 46 degrees Celsius. That's pretty high already. Very hot. And in Catalman, Northern Samar, 42 degrees Celsius. And in Cotabato City, 42 degrees Celsius. And in Apari, Cagayan, 42 degrees Celsius. And the local weather bureau, Pag-asa there in Mactan, announced that on April 2, yesterday, and today, April 3, the maximum heat index in Metro Cebu and the rest of the province will reach up to 38 degrees Celsius. So you better stay hydrated, you stay indoors. If you commute early in the morning, that's good. But if you're outside the building, outside of your place, outside of your home, make sure that you wear hat or you bring with you an umbrella. Payong, anything that can cover your head or your face and even your body. Stay hydrated during the summer, especially if you're spending time outdoors in the heat. And be sure to drink lots of fluids, such as water. And if you're going to be outside for an extended period of time, make sure that you also take with you some sports drink to replenish your electrolytes. Because if you're always exposed to the sun for even half an hour or even an hour, there's a possibility that you may suffer from heat exhaustion or heat stroke. What's the difference? Heat exhaustion. Spending too much time in the heat can lead to dehydration, heat exhaustion, or even heat stroke. So be sure to know the signs of these conditions. You can seek medical help if you already experienced this. Signs of heat exhaustion include heavy sweating, dizziness, and lightheadedness. If untreated, signs of heat exhaustion, well, it can lead to heat stroke, and which is already a medical emergency. And signs of heat stroke include a high body temperature, confusion, and unconsciousness. If you or someone you're with shows signs of heat stroke, you better call for help. Okay, since I mentioned hydration or drinking lots of fluids, it's also good to infuse your water with fruits or some veggies. You flavor the water. Sometimes water can taste boring. So the healthiest drink is tubig. But sometimes plain water can be given a boost, a flavor boost. So try adding berries. By the way, I tried putting santol without the santol seeds, and have it infused in water. They're delicious, and you chill that in the fridge. To boost the flavor, you can add cucumbers and mint. And for tasty choices, infused water is a combination of fruits, herbs, and vegetables mixed into plain old water. Whichever fruit or vegetable that you use can either be sliced or mashed or cut into small pieces when adding it to the mix. Bill Please today is sponsored by Pagcor. Thank you so much. By the way, can you eat the fruit after infusing the water? Can I get the fruits that you placed in the water? Can they still be eaten? Yes, they can still be eaten. You can uh, you can eat it because the fruit is nutritious and they are good because they have fiber and they are for better digestion. Local fruits. I think I should share with you now some local fruits and their English equivalents. So let me test your knowledge now. Don't Google. Ang actually is called jicama. It's spelled Jicama. Singkamas, jicama. Kanang nangka, what is that? Everybody knows that nangka is jackfruit. Siniguelas. Anybody knows what siniguelas is in English? Siniguelas, Spanish plum. I like siniguelas. Kanang lumboy, duhat. How do you, what's it called in English? The lumboy is called Java plum. Java plum. You know this for the first time, Joe? Java plum. So, siniguelas, Spanish plum, duhat, lumboy, Java plum. Tambis. What is tambis in English? It's called rose apple. Santol is called cotton fruit. Now you know. Santol is cotton fruit. Sambag, sampalok, it's called tamarind. Ang atis, custard apple. Custard apple. Guyabano is called sour sop. And chico. The chico is called sapodilla. And the caimito, well, everybody knows it. It's star apple. And balandan, the Seville orange. And the balimbing is called star fruit. How are you dealing with the summer heat? Let me check my uh, smartphone here. And I shout out goes to all those who don't have aircon units at home. And Rosel Ilosorio says, Lamig kaayo ihigda og ice, DJ Billy. Oh, see, because of the heat, well, Rosel wants instead to lie on top of ice. Arian Hilade, hi to you. And Inday Boots, tamang tambay-tambay lang sa mall. Well, actually, that's a good idea. If it's so hot in your place, you can go to a mall. And of course, the mall is, well, the air there is very conditioned. It's very cool. You can go to the mall and make tambay there. Mm. Neil says, lami na kayo musud sa refrigerator. Because of the heat, gusto na nilang pumasok sa loob ng refrigerator. Mura na kong gisubaan eh. Well, Neil feels like he's being grilled. Dali lang ako ma-dehydrate. Again, drink lots of fluids, drink lots of water, and so you better take good care of your health. If you have fever at summer times, summer pa, nagilatan pa juga. That's so unfortunate. And hi to our friends here who have responded. Luden Tan is from Dumaguete. No need to have an aircon unit at home. Probably because of the breeze there. Cayenne del Castillo. Oh, we are fine this summertime. We are surrounded by trees. Well, good for you, Cayenne del Castillo. Athletes, Alengo. I hope my fan won't be exhausted throughout the daytime because you overuse your electric fan. And there's a chance that it can, well, may malfunction or get exhausted. Luke, Walter Ceballos, they have an aircon unit at home. but it's not yet functioning. Our Facebook page is 96.3 W Rock, and our website, 963wrock.com, has live audio streaming. And we thank you so much for tuning in. And we are seen live around the world. Many, many viewers here in the Philippines, of course. And we have viewers in the United States, Canada, also in Saudi Arabia, Japan, and New Zealand. Here's a comment from Familiar Agawan. Why klase ang ubang school sa Cebu? Yes, because they're taking into consideration the health, safety of the school children. No classes in some schools here in Cebu due to the summer heat. Susan Isa tried to drink tanglad with calamansi. Very healthy. Talaga. I haven't tried this, Susan. Thank you for this suggestion. Try to drink tanglad with calamansi. Going back to infused water, you can also add strawberries, calamansi, lemon. What else have I tried? I've tried now cucumber and also some mint and even oranges. You can put oranges into your water, and it's gonna be very, very refreshing. Children will love to play games at summertime. The traditional games usually use native materials or instruments. Who can remember? Well, I can remember these Pinoy games, the kasing or the top, the tumbalata, batulata. There's also the kakap fight, summertime game. And these are, well, this brings us back to our childhood in the 70s and 80s and 90s. There's also the shato. I love shato. Takyan, there's lutang. What is lutang? I think that's the bamboo gun, lutang, and the tabano, saranggola. They love to play during summertime, sungka, balay-balay, tago-tago, Chinese garter, and high jump, bulan-bulan, and also the Japanese game, tubig-tubig, bikikanay, plastiko, dakpanay, bagol-bagol, jack and poy, paper, rock, scissors, mga pick-pick, and then the pusil-pusil, and the jackstone, and the 7-7 up. I can remember the game 7-7 up. The one in front would say 7-7 up. We would look back and we will freeze ang mga players. And one moving will be out of the game. Thank you so much for watching. Bill, please. This edition is sponsored by Philippine Amusement and Game Corporation, or PACOR. Shout out to the listeners. All right. I'll reach you after we take this break. Lifer time is 10:14. I'll take this opportunity to greet our Facebook friends viewing us. Mhm. Good morning. Hello to Editha Milan, Adon Orog. Hi to you from Bohol. My bamboo gun got sequestered by my elementary teacher before. How unfortunate. Thank you, Adon, for viewing and for tuning in. Rosal Tony, good morning to you, Rosal. Init na good diri sa Bahuboy. Lamig kayo isuri sa mall. Si Tony Rosal. Well, temperature here inside our studio, 25 degrees Celsius. Well, thank God for air conditioning. Bella Gozar. Hi, Bill. Have a great day. Uh, hmm, Such a hot weather. Watching from Manila. Hey, Bella, thank you very much for watching your place there in Manila. Kasi temperature na to sa Manila. Okay. And let me say hi to Cedric. Good morning, Cedric. Thank you for watching. I also would like to say good morning to Sherlito Lito Veray. Lito has been waiting for Bill Place this early this morning, 7 a.m. And thank you so much, Sherlito, for supporting. Actually, this edition is brought to us by PAGCOR, or Philippine Amusement Incorporation. I want you to stay healthy this summer. Gotta say hello to Gasiki, Riza Lazo Yumo, Solen Pao, and also to Biang Noval and Susan Easy. So I'm reminding you once again to stay indoors. If there's nothing to do outside the house or the building, just stay inside the room and relax. And remember to hydrate yourself. Oh, and we're back. Thank you for viewing it. Thank you for tuning in. Bill, please. Today's edition is brought to us by Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation, or PAGCOR, third day of April. Our topic, summer. And I mentioned earlier that you protect yourself from extreme heat of the sun because you may suffer from heat exhaustion or a heat stroke. It's already an emergency situation. Heat stroke. So stay indoors and wear light clothing, made of cotton, preferably. Thank you, thank you. So let me go on. Gotta say hi to our viewers, by the way, here in Cebu City. Temperature, in heat index, 38 degrees Celsius. Tips for a healthy summer. When preparing food this summer under hotter temperatures, never leave perishable food out in the sun or heat for more than 2 hours. Germs can easily get in the food when it's hot outdoors. That is true. Ayaw lang yun na ibilin ang pagkaon diya sa gawas under the heater. So pack your food in an insulated cooler with ice packs. This is to preserve some of the freshness. And use separate cutting boards for raw meat and vegetables. Others don't do this. They use the same board for cutting raw meat and vegetables. But this is to ensure your health safety. And be sure to wash your cutlery, your knives, thoroughly in between uses. And wash your hands often. Common sense. Wash your hands often, especially after handling raw meat and any kind of food. Cook meat to the correct temperature. Also, get creative with grilling. Kung mamanog ba na galit ka, be creative. Hindi naman just puro baboy. You can use hot dogs. You can grill hamburgers. You can even grill vegetables. Have you tried grilling eggplant, zucchini, and even peppers? They taste wonderful when they are grilled. Suba. Sino mo na? Suba. Suba ang pepper. Wala pa. Corn. Corn can be grilled. Yummy. And also, for your protection, upgrade your sunglasses. It can be easy to forget about protecting your eyes from the sun. So, just being outside can already burn your eyes, so leading to vision problems later on. So to protect your eyes, you choose the right sunglasses. The labels should say they block 99% to 100% of UVA and UVB light. I do wear sunglasses, but since I don't stay outside or outdoors for long periods of time, I just don't wear sunglasses. But if there's a need to, well, I do have one pair. How many sunglasses do you have? Do you own 2 pairs? 3 pairs? What color? You know, Joy? So there you go. Upgrade your sunglasses. There's also what we call the summer hazards, mga delikado mga butang during summertime. So educate yourself on what to watch out for and how to avoid them. The key to preventing many common summer safety hazards is educating yourself, especially your children, on tips to keep them safe, such as avoiding swimming alone in the ocean or in deep swimming pools, and stay on marked paths for when biking or hiking. So, to protect yourself from these things, dangers, the perils of not following road signs or even safety regulations and rules. Gotta say happy birthday, by the way, to our friend in Bulacan City. Hello to you, Miguel, and we have more birthdays to come. This edition of Bill Plays is sponsored by Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation, or PAGCOR. Feel free to write your comments, and you can react to our Facebook Live feed on our Facebook page. Thank you very much. And allow me to say, to read some of the comments. Actually, they wrote me. I asked them, "What did you do last Holy Week?" Which was last week. And Gasia Key said she just had a camping outside the house. Nice. So last Holy Week, camping outside the house. Si Gasia Key. Rizal Lazo Yumo. This is what she did last Holy Week. Watched Moses, Netflix, Visita Iglesia, 7 churches in Quezon City area. Well, I visited 4 churches in Dumaguete last week, and she did some laundry and house cleaning. Riza also watched movies online and prepared meals for the family. She prepared okoy, ginataan, bilo-bilo, sagot laman, and no-bake cheesecake and Easter Mass on TV. So Len Pao, I went to Minglanilla and reconciled with my family. God is good. He makes miracles. This is actually wonderful news. Reconciling with your family during Holy Week. Well, that was really the time for this to happen. I'm so proud of you, Solet. And Beyond Naval, in meditation, was at seashore in Katmon, Cebu, watching the sunshine and the moonrise. This is so beautiful. This is what Beyond Naval did last week. And ride floating cottage, snorkeling. So gonna be what the Beyond Naval. She got planktons and diatom stings, smelling the seagrass, sargassum, and some algae. Mark Davis Maramba just worked last Holy Week. And Susan Isia watched Moses, then went to church, then washed the feet of, well, of some people, Holy Vigil, preparation of Easter eggs for egg hunting. Salubong, main event of our Filipino community there in Japan. And they also had a Pinoy fiesta. That is so cool. Let me take this opportunity again to make mention names of our viewers. Susan, huwag inumin ang naarawan na pet bottles na meron pang laman. Not good for health. Thank you, Susan, for this tip. What usually do I do at summertime? Well, since I have qualities of an introvert, I do prefer staying indoors. I stay in my room, I read my books, and I write in my journal. I also eat. The refrigerator door is always open. So do what you want to do what you love to do at summertime. And if you get the chance to bond with your family, well, this is the season to do it. I remember summer in my time in the 70s and 80s. Summer usually is it came after the school year. The school year would end in March. So April and May, I had the chance to play games and sports with childhood friends, with neighbors. So this generation, I wonder if they have really experienced the joy of playing those physical games. And always, well, before we didn't have gadgets, so we really had the opportunity to get really physical, to run, to play, to touch, to even get hurt, to get dirty. Matumba makanasiyo, di ba? And then you get bruises, and then you get hurt, and there's always a mother to comfort us. Right? I'm drinking because it's always good to hydrate. And temperature here is 25. Well, praise God that we haven't reached that dangerous level of heat index. So dangerous if it reaches already 52 degrees Celsius. Thank you so much. And react to our post, to our live feed on our Facebook page. We are so pleased. And so, Junabel, hi to you, Junabel Nadella. And also to Tony Rosal. Shout out to the Tambayans Volleybalistas. Baka na. Well, I hope you win the game. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. Bill Please is sponsored today by Pancor. Thank you. Bangor. And so far, summer is, summer heat is bearable, manageable. So wear some comfortable clothes and don't just walk around outside. Yes. All right. Gotta say hello to our viewers in the United Kingdom, also there in Italy. We have viewers and listeners in Saudi Arabia, in Singapore, and so many of you are tuned in to us there in Canada and in the US. And so many of you are tuned in to us. Obviously, we can be joined on our website, 963wbot.com. So if you wish to spend some time with your family and loved ones, that's a good thing to do. It's summer. And this is also the time to catch up on your sleeping, on your reading, whatever hobbies and passions that you have. All right. And I really thank you for reviewing. And of course, this show comes to us once a week, every Wednesday at 10 in the morning. Padcore. This edition is brought to you by Padcore, or the Amusement and Gaming Corporation. Thank you so much for the support. I'm Billy. Bill, please, once again, will return next Wednesday, same time at 10 o'clock. And satisfied? I am satisfied. So I'm going to ask for the bill. Bill, please. It's done. Have a great summer, everybody.